I'm joined here in Manchester by future WBO heavyweight champion Hughie. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Sure does, definitely. That's what's going to be happening. It's going to bring that belt back to Manchester, where it belongs.
It doesn't seem like too long ago. Hello, mate. All right.
Look who it is.
How we doing, Axel? How we doing?
Good. How you doing, pal?
Fantastic. So yourself?
Yeah, good.
Sharp, Hughie.
I like the way Marvin doesn't even care we're doing an interview. But anyway, it's Box Nation. Anything rolls. I mean, listen. We remember when you first turned over, and you know, it doesn't seem like too long ago, but you've had the right fights. Peter's brought you along at the right pace, and you're in good preparation ahead of May the 6th now, aren't you, against Joseph Parker?
Yeah, like I said, I've had these fights and I've been not in the best condition with my health and everything, but now I just feel great and everything's gone well in preparation. It's the heaviest I'm going to be in this fight, so I just can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it.
Obviously, there's the journey you have to make to New Zealand, a solid 24 hours at least to go there, but you've got to make these sacrifices, shall we say, if you're going to get to the top.
I think that's the hardest thing is the flight. 24 hours, that's what I'm dreading, but no, listen, you've got to go where the fight's at, and I believe it's always going to be the same outcome wherever it's going to be. So going over there, bringing that belt back.
Was you initially disappointed that the fight couldn't be over here in Manchester, maybe?
Yeah, 100%. I would have loved it to be here, but the reason I didn't see why it couldn't be over here. But so you say, you've got to go to their backyard to bring the belt. He's got the belt, so I've got to go and get it. Go into the Lion's Nest.
Do you believe that the majority of the public and the boxing fans, the critics, experts, so-called experts, shall we say, are tipping you not to come home with that belt?
We'll see if they're experts after the fight, won't we? So, because believe me, I will be bringing that belt home. Because there's not anything in my head saying that I'm not going to win it. We've got a solid team behind us. I'm super confident in doing everything. You should know us, Coogan. We do everything 100%. We don't take fights if we're not super confident in winning them. So that's the plan. We're going to go over there and bring it back. And like I say, the heavyweight division now is thriving, so it'd be good to get in the mix.
Majority of the experts, shall we say, probably picked Vladimir Klitschko to beat Tyson a year and a half ago, didn't they?
Yeah, 100%. And now, looking at the experts saying that Anthony Joshua's just going to walk over Klitschko because he's finished. They don't even rate him anymore, Vladimir, do they? So, but they're going to see, again, Vladimir Klitschko is a world-class fighter. And they're going to see that with the Joshua fight. Listen, I wish Joshua all the best. I hope he wins it. But I think it's a bit too soon for him. That fella there is an experienced man. You can't just think, oh, because Tyson's beat him, anyone can beat him now because he's done. I just don't see it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, some people seem to be picking their opinion over who's going to win that fight based on the fact that Tyson beat him a year and a half ago and the fact that he hasn't fought since then.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, he is a hungry fighter. I think you're going to see a completely different Klitschko as well. I think he wants this, and he's not a fellow who wants money. He's done it all. He's there to get back on his legacy, to be the best, and that's what I think. He just wants to prove a point that he still is the best.
We've seen shots of Tyson back in the gym. He's adamant that he's just kind of in there with not really giving us any more than that. But can you tell us anything?
I can't tell you anything, to be honest with you. I don't know what he's doing. You see him next to it and then you don't see him for a few months and thinking, fucking hell, what's happening here? But no, Tyson's a mystery man. You just can't work him out.
Do you think Tyson even knows what he's going to be doing?
I don't think he does. I think he just goes with the flow he does. He's a spur of the moment guy.
I mean, we've seen sort of over the last sort of 2 or 3 months, Tyson sort of become a little bit more involved on the scene. He was obviously at the Flanagan workout recently, and he's sort of where no one really saw him for a good part of a year. We're starting to sort of see him, I don't know if that means anything, but sort of see him back on the boxing scene.
Yeah, I think on a true note, I think Tyson should be back late this year or next year. I think he'll come back because at the end of the day, he's had this breakdown and he does love the sport. He's obviously going to come back because it's a shame just to see him go. So I do think he'll make a return to the ring and then rule it again.
Obviously, about five weeks out now. Less than 5 weeks, isn't it? 4 weeks out from May the 6th. So how will you sort of set up now from now until then?
We'll be flying out there soon. I'm not too sure on the date, but we're flying out there soon. Get used to the time difference, acclimatise, and that's it then. Just focus, do a bit of training out there, and then fight night.
And the situation regarding obviously your father and trainer, Peter, travelling out there is now okay?
Yeah, it's all he's had all the thumbs up to go over, so that's it. Ready to rock and roll.
Definitely. We just applied for James's visa and he got denied for some recent charges. No, I'm absolutely joking.
Is this true, this? It is true, isn't it?
It involved a goat and a bottle of Zambuca. That's all I'm going to say.
Listen, I don't even want to make a comment to that one. I think we need to get him in there, you know. If you just turn that camera around, it's a proper guilty face as well.
Oh dear. All right, well listen, Hughie, thank you very much for talking to the Cassius and Helder show. Just a quick word on the debut of Daniel Dubois. Obviously people are going to be a little bit critical of his opponent, but that wasn't his fault. He went in there and done the job.
No, 100%. Listen, I think he's a very good prospect. I've sparred him, he's a tough lad, and I think he's a star in the making.
We shall see. Hughie, thanks for talking to us, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah. No problem. God bless you, sir. All the best.